Alright, looking at Sentry's detail, high and low entry. So immediately, right off the bat, I'm playing with the volume settings here. There's no soundscape, so that adds a lot. The soundscapes are actually kind of easy to add, so I feel like you probably just didn't know about how to add a. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna go in the background, YouTube TF2 soundscapes, and we're gonna add in. Here, there's a. Alright, well, we'll just let it play through some of them. Let's add something in the background here. So, it's kind of weird that you have these textures here going one way, and then they're still going that way on these ones. If you rotate them 90 degrees, that'll help a lot. You could work on some of your framing of some of these textures. I guess it's kind of weird, especially these ones, where it just gets cut off on the edges. If you're going to do that, I would slice the brush right here and then make this texture like one of these things so that there's like actual framing going on, because otherwise it makes me feel like a lot of the other stuff you just kind of ripped out of Egypt or something, and then the stuff that you made yourself has this kind of like jankiness to it, where if you shift the texture down, you can line this up with the bottom of this at least. Or like maybe you want to slice the brush right at this position here, so that the edge of this is directly right on top of there. I kind of wish that in this detail entry, we had sounds coming off of the torches. And HDR on this map I think would look really good. I don't know if there is HDR in here. I think that the tomb is interesting, but it's lacking highlight. It's very dark in here, number one. And there's this thing here, there's this tomb, coffin, but then I can't look in it. There's nothing here. It's just like, it's like the climax of the movie. Oh, what is up here? Nothing. Nothing's up here. So that's kind of a letdown. I kind of wish that you had just opened it and let me see like a skeleton or something. I guess that's not really respecting the dead. Or if you weren't going to let me see inside of it, at least have more like lights going on in the room. You know, it's more like extract. I guess you don't really need that, because it's kind of a argument or a discussion that you don't extreme something in a detail. It could be subtle, but then in the subtlety of the detailing, I would add a lot more like framing and dust and cobwebs and, you know, like particle effects and sounds and things of that nature. And it almost kind of looks like you're using a Half-Life 2 sky glass. That's a little bit noticeable. The ladder is a little bit jank. It's kind of weird that there's like this huge metal ladder that goes up a really tall distance. Like, you really have to retrofit a particular piece of metal. You know what I mean? Like, you have to build and manufacture a ladder that just does that. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that there's like tents here. You know, like people set up camp with just one single tent. You know, they lit some torches, and they also brought with them their 30-foot metal ladder. It's like, oh, okay, a little weird. Could have been just a wooden ladder. I'd be more okay with it. You should look into using not the Egypt palm trees. There's other palm trees that exist. I think if you look up Pacific palm trees at TF2 maps. TF2 maps. Oh, I suck at typing, sorry. TF2 maps? Pacific palm trees at TF2 maps? There's some Pacific palms that look really good, especially for a detail entry. I think the light environment could have been more orange. It's a little bit jank, and then inside I think you should have pumped up the lighting. If you give these lights a constant value, then they will spread out more through the room. So if you can see like constant, linear, quadratic. Currently I'd imagine the light settings are as follows. It's like probably 001 or 010. I'd probably make it like 0.2 and then 1 and 0.1 or something. You can read up into those settings more, but the basics is that constant is how much constant lighting is coming off of that light. Linear is how much linear fade it has. Quadratic is how much quadratic fade it has. So it's like exponential fade. So I would lower the exponential fade so that the lighting spreads more across the room, and I'd add a little bit of constant lighting so that the whole room is lit by the torches instead of just around the torches, because the whole room is a little bit dark. And then linear, I don't really know if you make linear. You're using quadratic, to be honest, but just so that I don't know. It's a little bit basic. It's kind of weird that there's like hieroglyphics on the ceiling and I can't read any of it. Like, what's the point? Or as long as they had like lanterns or there's like ladders and that's how they walked up to etch things into the ceiling. A little bit more storytelling would be cool, I think. A little bit more detail of the subtleties of the space. I think that'd be cool. But yeah, good job so far. Looks pretty nice.